can see the bike is underneath me.
Welcome to stage 4 of the Debden Dynamos challenge. Obviously, as we know, we are raising money for the amazing Essex and Herts Air Ambulance Service, who are our local life-saving charity. It's family day today, which means that we've got a few other honorary Dynamos on board. Gareth there riding with his son, and also John is riding with his son, other people riding with their family and friends along on Zwift as well. So well done to everybody that's involved. Just a quick reminder that we are obviously still raising money for the charity as we ride along. Gareth, can we go over to you and have a quick update on how everyone's doing and how the ride's been so far?
So this is our second ride today. We actually did about 56 kilometres this morning. So the Dynamos are well into their stride for today. This is a bit easier than the route we did this morning, which had a couple of hills in it.
Okay.
But yeah, they've done well. They seem to have a good night's rest. Eating and drinking well, and they seem quite positive and upbeat so far. So still a long way ahead. But yeah, all good so far. We've got about 400 kilometres to go now, done about 150. Mr. Utley has shot off the front. He's done an extra few miles last night, so he's ahead on the leaderboard. But yeah, all good so far.
Good. So the morale's still really positive. Everyone's feeling good.
Yeah, there's a few aches and pains certainly, but we're getting there. Yeah. All a lot of good attitude at the moment, which is great.
Good. Are you proud of them, Max? Do you think they're doing well?
I think they're doing absolutely brilliantly. Yeah, just looking at that that leaderboard that Mr. Davies just mentioned there, there's a few of the Dynamos have really been putting in the extra hours over the last kind of few days and have left some of the other ones in their wake. There's a few people going to have to do some kind of extra few hours over the next few days, I think.
And do you think that's important to make sure that they get there in the 72 hours? Do you think it's possible?
Absolutely. I think they're all very much on track. They've got a lot of time left. They've got a big day tomorrow and another big day on Monday, so they'll all be thinking about that today.
Good. Well, let's hope today goes well. So just to spice things up a little bit, we've got a Mastermind quiz for the Dynamos to hopefully take their minds off of the ache in the legs. So are we ready to go with the general knowledge rounds, Davis?
Yeah, ready to go. Who's going to be up first?
I reckon Utley can go first, seeing as he's right up there at the front of the
Fair enough.
Let's get Mr. Utley on.
Hey, Utley.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
Good. Front of the queue. Well, not the queue, front of the race, the ride.
Not anymore. I had to reach to get my phone. Mr. Sim's overtaken me.
Oh, classic Sim.
Mr. Sim's in front.
Right, so are you ready for this general knowledge round, Mastermind?
Not really. Spent my life working in music and numbers and data, so general knowledge is not my forte, but let's go for it.
Well, let's see. You've got 60 seconds on the clock, Utley. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, Max, give us a countdown.
Right. Are you ready? Let's start.
Which American rapper released The College Dropout in 2004?
Kanye West.
Correct. Which English Football League team holds the nickname the Cobblers?
Macclesfield.
Incorrect. What was the first single to be released by the band Oasis?
Rock and roll star.
Incorrect. What is the official name of the original FIFA World Cup trophy used between 1930 and 1970?
Jules Rimet.
Correct. God Only Knows was a 1966 hit for which American band?
Pass.
Beach Boys. In tennis, who won more women's singles Grand Slam titles? Martina Navratilova or Serena Williams?
Serena Williams.
Correct. What are
Time's
the
up.
two main ingredients? That was 3 there, Utley. Not bad. A few passes. It was Northampton Town that it was the Cobblers.
Okay.
And Supersonic. You'll kick yourself for that one.
Yeah, good job. I was never a music teacher.
Okay, well, enjoy the rest of the ride. Max, how's Utley doing?
He's doing brilliantly. I think it can't really be underestimated the kind of multitasking that you're going to have to do. He's putting out a lot of you can just see the watts that he's putting out on the screen there, the top left-hand corner of your screen. And then he's also trying to answer those very difficult general knowledge questions that I would have struggled on all of them. I don't think I've got any right. Who have we got up next?
Let's go over to Ventura.
Right, let's get Mr. Ventura up here then. We'll say goodbye to Mr. Utley.
Cheers, Andy. Ventura is pretty good at general knowledge, so he'll be well up for this.
Hi.
Hey, Seb. How are you feeling?
Well, I knew most of those ones. Yep. Yeah, good. Andy got some good questions. I hope mine are as good as them.
Things like what are your family's names and stuff like that. Right, are we ready for the 60 seconds on the clock, Max, before we catch up?
We're ready.
Okay.
So, let's go.
What are the 2 main ingredients in a dark and stormy cocktail?
Crack and rum and ginger beer.
Correct. Matt Goss, Luke Goss, and Craig Logan make up which band?
Ross.
Correct. What is the name of Mackenzie Brooks' character in the sitcom The Office?
Gareth.
Correct. What language is spoken in Norway?
Norwegian.
What is the currency of Vietnam?
Cash dollar.
Incorrect. What? Name the current UK Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Oh God, what's his name? Sonny. Rishik, Sonny, something like that. Rishak, Sonny.
Can't give that to you.
Time's up, I'm afraid.
I feel like those questions were made for you, Seb. You did well there, mate. That was 4, so you're 1 above Andy.
4 correct.
Not bad, not bad. Max, how's Mr. Ventura been getting on?
Found the same.
Very, very good. I think he's done very well there. He's just kind of tying with Mr. Shepley in the kind of ride to Dublin at the moment. So he's done a long way. It was very close with Rishi Sunak there at the end. I think if he had a few more, maybe 5 more seconds, he'd have got there. But good effort.
That's it. That's it. That's his name. Yeah.
That's the one. Did well on the others. It was the Vietnamese dong though that they is their currency.
Of course it is. Yeah.
You'll know it for next time.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, Seb. Good luck in your next round.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, let's speak to Mr. Davis.
Let's get Mr. Davis back on.
Oh, and Lloyd. Hopefully he can help you with the questions.
Okay.
Okay, right. We ready with the 60 seconds, Max?
We're ready. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Who was the lead singer of T-Rex?
Mark Bolan.
Correct. Which Frankie Goes to Hollywood song was banned by the BBC?
Relax.
Correct. What is Postman Pat's surname?
What? Postman Pat surname? Can you remember that?
No, can't remember.
Smith.
Incorrect. What do the wheels on the bus do in the song?
Go round and round.
Complete the name of the classic British sitcom Steptoe and
Done.
Which other alien race are the Sea Devils related to?
Sea Devils? Which other alien race? Like a Marvel thing. The Vulcans.
Incorrect. Gary and Martin Kemp were in what band?
Spandau Ballet.
Correct. How many hearts does an octopus have?
3.
Good,
Brilliant.
Lloyd. What is the name of Scott Drinkwell's drag queen alter ego in Hollyoaks?
Lucy, don't know. No idea.
In which year
Time up.
Oh, well done, guys.
This one.
Very good show. You guys got 6, which
Cracking.
means you're well in the lead there.
Yes. Good work, mate.
Clearly, multitasking is not a problem for you two. Max, are you impressed with how they're doing in terms of the ride?
Absolutely, and I think Lloyd just saved you there. Just got in right before the end of the minute to allow you another question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think no surprise they got the wheels on the bus going round and round. They've got 2 sets of wheels going round and round there for a good few days now. So
yeah,
brilliant effort.
Awesome. Let's speak to Denham.
Oh, that's not Denham. Got Saunders. Hello, Saunders. And Brighton.
Morning.
Hey, Denham. How are you feeling?
Not too bad, thank you. You guys
Good
okay?
stuff. Right, are you ready for this general knowledge round?
As ready as I'll ever be.
60 seconds on the clock, Max.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
In which year did Taylor Swift release her debut single, Love Story?
2015.
Incorrect. Who is the longest serving presenter of the BBC children's show Blue Peter?
Don't know.
Which year did the first episode of Emmerdale air?
1984.
You've been stitched up here, Nick. Which
Yeah.
2 country singers famously sang together on the 83 song Islands in the Stream?
Nah.
Which US state was Joe Exotic, aka the Tiger King, from?
Texas.
Incorrect. Name the song and the artist for the following lyric. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind.
Don't know that one either, I'm afraid.
Gordon Summer is the real name of what famous British musician?
Elton John.
He's from the Police.
Sting.
Sting, yes!
Yeah, we'll give you that. Time up.
Oh, Nick, I'm sorry. That they were hard questions.
There's different level there, I'm afraid.
They were a very different level. Okay, 1 point for you, Nick. I'm sorry about that
Okay,
one.
thank you.
Of course, it was John Noakes who was the longest-serving Blue Peter presenter, and the song was "Human" by Rag and Bone Man. It's very difficult when it's read out rather than sang. I could have sung it for you, really, couldn't I?
You could have done.
We'll see you for your specialist subject, and hopefully you'll get a bit better on that one.
I hope so.
See you
Sounds
in a
like
bit.
those questions were punishment for putting everyone to shame in the race yesterday.
Oh,
so.
yes. And yeah, congratulations for winning the race yesterday. Well done, Denham.
Thank you. It means a lot.
See you in a bit.
Cheers.
Okay, who's next? Let's speak to Fonda.
Let's get Man and Fonda up, right?
Hello.
Hey, Alice. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. You're doing an amazing job. We're all really proud of you.
Thanks.
Right, you ready for your 60 seconds on the clock?
I don't know if I am actually, having listened to those questions.
Okay. Focus. You'll be all good. They're all about English language and literature.
Oh, God.
Okay. 60 seconds on the clock.
3,
On the clock, Max.
2, 1, let's go.
What is the name of John Goodman's character in The Big Lebowski?
I have literally no idea, sorry.
Which American singer-songwriter sang of falling into a ring of fire? Ring of fire.
Johnny Cash?
Indeed. What is the capital of Germany?
Oh, Berlin.
With over 222 million units sold, what is Apple's highest selling iPhone model?
7. I just 6.
Eye of the Tiger is from the soundtrack of which 80s film?
Rocky.
Yeah, we'll give you that. How many UK number ones did Elvis Presley have in the 60s?
10.
Oh, so close, 11. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning monarch of the UK, followed by Queen Victoria. But who is the third?
Queen Elizabeth I.
Incorrect. Which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of the pizza?
Naples.
Correct. What is the
Time's
largest...
up.
Oh, Alice. Clever one there. You got 4, so you're neck and neck with
4.
Seb.
It's
But
on.
you're 2 points behind Gareth and Lloyd. It was George III, who's the third longest reigning monarch. And what was the other one that we missed? Oh, yeah, we said 11 instead of 10. You were very close on a couple of them. Well done. Hopefully you do just as well in your next round.
Thanks. I hope so.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's see. Sim.
Hello.
Hey, Sim. Are you still at the front?
No, I'm kind of falling towards the back with the nerves of trying to answer these questions. It's really getting to me. If I get around like Nick's, I'm getting 0.
I think everyone would have. That was pretty harsh going
I
there.
can't believe Nick got that and then Seb got what language they speak in Norway.
I know. Unbelievable.
Jeez
Unbelievable.
Louise. Anyway,
I think
so
possibly Seb wrote the questions and wrote the order.
yeah, I mean, I'm anything above a 0, I will take at this stage.
Okay, right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Just about.
Max, you ready?
Right, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
What is the largest landlocked country in the world by size?
Ukraine.
Kazakhstan. Come on. In which year was the Nintendo 64 released in Europe?
Oh, I went to sleep over like parties when I was like 9, so 1995.
Oh, it was 7. The 6 main stars
maths is
of
shit.
Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show?
Monica's dad.
Gunther. What is the capital city of New Zealand? Geography.
Auckland.
What is the best-selling novel of all time?
Oh, I don't know. Pride and Prejudice.
How many actresses played the part of Queen Elizabeth II in The Crown so far?
4.
2. Which
For God's sake.
2014 Seth Rogen
Last
film
one.
towards the North Korean government in threat to threaten action against the United States?
Oh no! If I've seen it, do I get half a point? I've got. I don't know. The Dictator.
Time's up, I'm afraid.
Oh God! Did I get 0?
You got less than 1 there, Sim.
It's fine. At least one of them was a geography question. So that means 3 years at university didn't go to waste.
You're such a clever guy as well.
I'm going to have to put it all on the line for the special subject round. Can I say, guys, I'm loving your quiz mastering and leading of the combat. It's fantastic. It's just
Make a good team, don't we,
it
Matt?
makes great telly. It really does.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for having me on the quiz.
Thank you so much. We'll see you for your specialist subject very
I-
soon.
I can't wait.
Cheers, sir. We've got Shepley up next.
Sweet. Okay.
Shepley or Saunders?
Oh, it's Johnny. Sorry, Saunders.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny. How are you feeling?
A bit sleepy, but I'm all right. Thank you.
Good. You feeling strong?
Ish,
In
yeah,
knowledge and
ish.
in legs.
And it's not the legs, just yeah. No, it is the legs and everything else.
Well, you're doing an amazing job. Right,
Thank
are you
you.
ready for your general knowledge?
Yes, please. I'll have Gareth round.
Yeah. The wheels on the bus. Okay, right. Max, ready on the timer.
Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
In which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released?
2011.
What is the capital city of New Zealand?
Wellington.
Indeed. Noel and Liam Gallagher from Oasis have an older brother. What is his name?
Niall.
How many leaders has the Conservative Party had in the 21st century?
4, 3.
6. Name Britney Spears' first album released in 1999.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Indeed. How many horses are on each team in a polo match?
11.
How many horses? 4. In 2006's Doomsday, what country is Bad Wolf Bay in?
No, pass.
Norway. Which year did the European Union first introduce the euro as currency?
2000.
99. Which number is found in reference to their varieties in Heinz products? The number.
No.
Heinz.
Number 1.
57.
Time's up, I'm afraid.
How do we do? 2 there, Johnny.
2 there.
Not bad. I don't think anyone knows the name of Noel and Liam Gallagher's older brother. It was Paul. And fair play with the Britney Spears question.
It's my niche subject, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you in your specialist subject.
Thank you. See you.
Well done. Okay, finally,
See you
Shepley.
later, sir. Right.
Good afternoon.
Hey, John.
Even. Can I have my questions from the same pile as Andy and Seb, please, when you're picking them?
Are you there with Jed?
No, he walked out when Utley didn't get Oasis's first release. He walked out.
I don't blame him at all. I don't blame him. He's had enough. Right, well, hopefully he won't know any of the answers to yours and could have helped you out because he's left you on your own now. Right, you ready on the clock, Max?
I'm ready.
Right, yes.
Ready,
Let's
John?
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What nationality is pop star Justin Bieber?
American.
Canadian. Name the hottest chili pepper in the world.
Scotch bonnet.
No. In what decade was pop icon Madonna born?
60s.
Or 58. Which UK city is situated further west, Bristol or Edinburgh?
Bristol.
Edinburgh. What is the capital of Barbados?
Princetown.
Oh, so close. Bridgetown. Which singer had 2007's best-selling album Back to Black?
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. Which Stephen King novel takes place mostly in the fictional Overlook Hotel?
It. Psycho.
Shining. Which colour pill does Neo swallow in The Matrix?
Blue.
Red. What is the capital of Finland?
Helsinki.
Correct. Which show is Frasier a spin-off from?
Cheers.
Name the characters played by David Mitchell and Robert Webb in Peep Show.
Oh, pass.
Time's up, I'm afraid.
Simon.
Mark and Jeremy. Name the 5 ingredients. Oh, John. 3.
Hello?
Not bad.
I got what?
You did well.
3.
There. Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, I'll take that. Not bottom, mid-table.
Are you going to do better on your
I'm not sure.
on your next round?
On, going off the difficulty of some of these questions, definitely not.
3. Have we lost John? Yeah. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Great.
Got supports out there.
Max, shall we go back to Andy?
Yes, let's get Mr. Utley up for the Corey's Specialist knowledge round.
Shall we go back to Andy for everyone's specialist subject?
Yeah.
Hello.
Max?
Hello.
Or should we keep talking to Don about how he's feeling on the ride?
We've got Mr. Ali up now, but I think Madam might just be having a few connection issues. So hopefully we can start the specialist knowledge round 2.
How are you feeling, John? Let's get Mr. Ali up.
He's here. Right.
Okay, well, while we're just having a couple of
Hopefully Mal's gone to sort out technical issues. While she does that, how's the riding been going so far today, sir?
Yeah, very good, thanks. I think we're all aching a bit, but yeah, stuff like this are keeping us going, keeping the. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, stuff like this is keeping us going. Sorry, someone just came in and said they can't hear me. Trying to throw me off the quiz.
Yeah, hope. So yeah, it's looking good. The riding we've got. Just looking at the map that we had before the start of this session that we're currently doing now. Got Sims.
Oh, you're back. Can you hear me, Max?
Hello, Mr. Utley.
It's me and you, Mr. Denham. How are you? How are you feeling?
Feeling okay. Yeah, not looking forward to tomorrow. Really, tomorrow's going to be the big hard day.
How
are you?
Legs after winning the race yesterday?
Sorry, could you say that again?
How are the legs after winning the race yesterday?
Not as good as they were yesterday.
Can you guys hear and see me? I think I'm back.
Hello,
Yes,
hello, Madam Mitchell.
We're back.
Brilliant. Max, are you back? Are you all
I
right?
think so. So hopefully we'll be able to start the specialist knowledge round. Now we've got just a reminder of
Nothing like a bit of a wobble in the middle.
Absolutely. Just a reminder of what the scores are looking like at the moment. We've got Davis out in front with 6, and then we've got Miss Ventura, Matafonda behind him in second on 4, and then we've got Utley Shepley on 3, Saunders on 2, Dynamo 1, and Sim on 0. So hopefully some people have got a lot of catching up to do in this round, but hopefully they'll be able to do it. And also we've got the a little race to the finish to try and add on some points to these totals as well and see who's going to come up with the day. So we'll say goodbye for now to yesterday's winner, Mr. Denham, and we'll start the next round.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, Andy, you ready?
Yep.
What is your specialist subject, please, Utley?
Well, I think it's The Office, but I've not watched it for a few years.
It is The Office. Good choice. Hopefully I'm not slowing down. I'm not sure if you can hear me when I'm speaking, but let's fingers crossed. Max, we ready on the timer?
I am ready on the time. I've got a little bit of a delay. Hopefully it's not too bad. So yeah, when you're ready, we'll start in a minute.
Might be looking at about a 30-second delay.
Stop the timer, Max.
Okay, Andy, can you hear me as I speak? Okay, right. We'll just time it this end, and we should be good to go. Okay. Right.
Okay, got it back now.
3, 2, 1. Gareth gets irrationally upset when Tim puts his stapler in the jelly. Why doesn't Gareth like jelly? Is he allergic? He doesn't trust the way it moves, or the dessert isn't allowed in the territorial army?
He doesn't like the way it moves.
Correct. When Tim resigns his sales position and expresses interest in returning to university to study psychology, an incredulous Gareth asks Tim to tell him what he's thinking in order to prove he can be a psychologist. What is Gareth thinking?
Can a boy man ever swim faster than a shark?
Absolutely. What happened at the previous year's quiz night that makes Gareth nervous about being quizmaster again?
I'll pass.
When David Brent has an opportunity to be promoted to Jennifer Taylor Clark's position because she's being made a partner, why does the offer fall through?
He says he failed the medical.
He has high blood pressure. We'll give you that one. And time is up. So that was another 3 points for you there, Andy. Some long questions, so you did well to get in there, and a good memory, seeing as you've not watched it in a while.
Cool. Good to see you, though.
So you're currently on 6.
So I've doing a very good job.
Cheers, sir. Yeah.
And good luck for the Tour de France questions.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. See you in a bit.
Absolutely. We'll see you then. So who have we got next?
So next we've got Seb.
Get Mr. Ventura back in. Hello, sir.
Hey, Ventura.
All right.
What's your specialist subject, please?
Films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, Max, with the timer? Or should we do it our end?
Ready. Absolutely. Right. 3, 2,
Brilliant.
1. Let's go.
Who made Captain America's shield?
It's made from Wakanda. It was made in Wakanda.
Who made it? Unlike the comics, who created Ultron in Avengers Age of Ultron?
Sorry, repeat. I can't hear the question.
Unlike the comics, who created Ultron in Avengers Age of Ultron?
Tony Stark.
Correct. Which beloved comic book writer has cameoed in every Marvel film up to Avengers Endgame?
Stan Lee.
Correct. Before he was Captain America, which member of the Fantastic Four did Chris Evans play? Torch, correct. What is Captain America's shield made out of?
Vibranium.
Correct. Which infamous aquatic bird cameos in the post-credit scene of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Howard the Duck.
Correct. What is Black Widow's real name? Time's up.
Oh.
Well done, Sebastian. You got 5 there, which
Brilliant.
means you're on a total of 9.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Thank you.
So that means that who have we got up next?
Next up is Mr. Davis.
So yeah, going back to Davis, that means he's got
as well.
3 as a target to overtake Ventura again.
I think he might manage that.
Here he is.
His specialist subject is the Debden Dynamo, so if he gets any wrong, I think he's going to get a lot of stick.
Yeah, but I asked them to write the questions, so knowing them, they might not be that easy.
You never know. Are you ready for them?
Can't wait. Bring it on.
Here we go, Max.
Right. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Over the course of 3 days, Seb is hoping to rack up the 550 kilometres, but how many days did it take him to accumulate this previously in training?
5 years.
74 days. What was the make and colour of Andy's bike, which you turned into a fixie 10 kilometres into a coast-to-coast?
That was a red mech bike.
Bonus question, whose fault was the crash?
I'm not sure. An unknown, yet to be named non-Dynamo.
Interesting. How many official Dynamos have there been since they began?
Oh, God. 15.
14.
Oh, right. You're right.
Well done. Can you name them all?
Right. Alice, Seb, Johnny, Utters, Sim, Shipley, me. What am I now? Where am I?
You need one more that's currently racing. The
One more
newest.
that's currently, I can't miss anyone from today. Fonda, said Fonda, Nick Denham. And then I've got Dan. I said Utley. What's his name? Karate Man.
The loudest one.
No. Oh, God, I can't believe I've forgotten can't say his name. I'm going to have to pass. Shocking
Who appears
behaviour.
in the WhatsApp profile picture of the original Debden Dynamos group?
That is Andy Utley, and I can't remember who else it is. Dan Thackeray. That's
Correct.
the Dynamo.
Right, way out
the
of time,
best
but
Dynamo?
absolutely brilliant.
I'm at, what was that? What was the question?
Is time up?
Yeah, we'll hear the last question. Just as a bonus one.
So the final question, just for fun, who's the best Dynamo?
Who's the best Dynamo? Oh, man, come on. I'm very proud of all of the Dynamos. They've all put in a huge amount of effort, both in this challenge and in previous ones. They're all wonderful. I can't answer that one.
Well, we just wanted to put you on the spot there. Right. Well done, Gareth. 2 points you got there.
Great. I'm not going to live that
not
down.
Too bad, which means you
Ventura's now gone into the
currently
lead.
on 8. Let's speak to Nick.
Hello again.
Hey, Nick. Hopefully your special subject questions are a little bit easier than your general knowledge.
I hope so as well.
So we are all things rugby, yeah?
Rugby union in the professional era.
Okay. To be more specific. Here we go, Max. Are you ready?
Right, yes. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Who won Rugby's Lance Todd Award in 1988 and 1990?
Jonathan Davies.
Incorrect. How many points are awarded for a converted goal in rugby union?
7.
7. Which English rugby union player's sister was killed on the Marchionese?
Oh. I'm not sure.
Lawrence Dallaglio.
Okay.
Which country is represented at rugby union by a team known as the Pumas?
Argentina.
Correct. Which rugby league club is nicknamed the Wires?
Rugby league.
Oh, yes. Should we move
I'm
on?
not sure that belongs in this set of questions, but
We'll go on to the next one. Last question.
British TV. Which rugby commentator helped present It's a Knockout?
don't know.
Is that time, Max?
That's time up, I'm afraid.
Oh, that was some dodgy questions
Been
there,
unlucky
Nick.
today, sir. Hard questions, and then
Not
questions not even in the
enough.
actual subject.
I'm glad you've noticed.
Maybe we'll give you a bonus point just for...
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right, so you got 2 there.
Thank you. That's better than last
well
time.
done.
100% there.
Exactly, that's what we want. Progress.
Progress.
Right, keep riding strong.
See you later.
And we'll see you soon. Okay, let's move on to Fonda, who possibly has the most obscure specialist subject round. And we are going to be going with the questions all about dumplings. Are you ready, Alice?
Madam, I think your mic's muted.
Madam Fonda, we think you're probably muted your mic.
Yeah, sorry.
We're back. Okay, are you ready for the dumplings questions?
I am always ready for dumplings. I don't know if I'll get any right, but...
Okay, so 60 seconds, Max.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Which cooking method is never used in making dumplings? Is it boiling, steaming, roasting, or frying?
Roasting.
Correct. Which country invented the cropperdoo and oatmeal dumpling stuffed with haddock liver?
Oh, sounds horrible. Scotland?
Scotland, correct. What is the name of the dumpling that is pan-fried, ear-shaped, and a staple of Japanese restaurants?
Gyoza.
Correct. Which ingredient would you be unlikely to find in an Indian dumpling called samosa? Beef, lentils, onions, or spiced potatoes?
Oh,
meat, correct. Next question. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the Chinese soup dumpling? Xiaolongbao.
Which of the following, sorry?
Oh, its filling includes a portion of aspic or gelatin that becomes liquid, or the dough is pinched at the top rather than folded in half, or it is served in a bamboo steamer, or it is made with Angus beef.
The last one.
Correct. Which of the following is the name of a variety of popular Korean dumpling? Ooh. I think that was more of a challenge for me than it was for you. You got 5 there, which I think means you got them all right.
Yes, have I beaten Seb?
Yeah. But you're up in.
Seb also got 5.
Oh, okay.
So both on 9, 1 point ahead of Mr. Davies at the moment.
But you are neck and neck as the in the lead at the moment. Well done, Alice.
Thanks very much.
Brilliant.
Let's move swiftly on to Joe.
Let's get Mr. Sim back. Is he ready?
No. I'm blatantly going to follow a full marks around with 0.
Let's hope that's not the case and that you do know something about Bob Dylan. Maybe you should have gone to university and studied Bob Dylan instead of geography.
Oh, God, I would absolutely love that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Right, 3, 2,
Ready, Max?
1, go.
What musician or group did Bob Dylan idolise in his early years as a musician?
Oh, bollocks. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Sorry.
Apologies there.
Sorry.
This song that Dylan covered was later popularised by Eric Burdon and the Animals. What was it?
No, don't know.
Dylan Dylan wrote this song later, covered most notably by Eric Clapton, Jerry Garcia, The Byrds, and Guns N' Roses.
Oh my lord, I know which one it is, and I'm just having a terrible. I'm going to pass to try and get the next one. This is awful.
Which artist covered "Blowing in the Wind"?
I mean, there are absolutely loads of them. Donovan.
Name one.
Donovan.
I mean, that's not on my list.
All right, well, your list is wrong.
Which of these Dylan songs did Simon and Garfunkel cover?
What? Oh. Don't know.
Really sorry, but time's up. I'm afraid.
I can't believe it. Why didn't you ask me any of the
Stay
questions?
at 0.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I really hope none of my family or friends are watching this.
We got a bit of flack from Mike Sim earlier. Shocked with your geography knowledge, Joe.
Oh my God, he's not watching. Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Oh God, this isn't going to go well. Well, listen, I'm sorry about the score. I am very sorry about the curse. That was unacceptable.
We appreciate you're under pressure.
I deserve 0.
At least you're good at cycling, Sim.
Well, I'm going to need to be doing this sprint then, with a minus 11 seconds head start or something. Anyway.
Well, good luck.
Thanks for having me on the quiz.
You're very welcome. You did a fantastic job. You should be proud.
Yeah, I'm really proud. Thank you so much.
Let's speak to Johnny.
Right, let's see if Miss Saunders can follow that.
Cheers, Max.
Right. 0
Good luck, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny, what is your specialist subject, please?
I think it's 90s football.
It is 90s football. Hopefully the questions are actually about 90s football, though. Max, 60 seconds on the clock.
Right, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The first Premier League season contained how many teams?
22.
Correct. Which England international left Arsenal to sign for Leeds United for £2 million?
Pass.
Tottenham Hotspur signed Teddy Sheringham for which team? From which team?
Nottingham Forest.
Correct. Which club led the Premier League at Christmas in 1993, despite having lost 7-1 to Blackburn Rovers earlier in the campaign?
No, don't know. Sorry.
It was Norwich. Who was in charge of the Canaries during the 92-93 season in his first managerial role?
Mike Walker.
Correct. At the beginning of 92-93 campaign, Des Walker left Nottingham Forest to sign which Italian side?
Sampdoria.
Correct. Which 3 teams were relegated from the Premier League at the end of the 92-93 season? And you can get 1 point for each.
Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Sheffield United.
Only one manager was sacked during the first Premier League season. Who was it?
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry, I think my time was up.
Time's up. So you did very well there, John. You got 6 points, which means you're on 8 overall. So just behind Alice and Seb there, and tying with Gareth.
That's respectable. Great job, guys. The rounds are absolutely hilarious. Brilliant. Keep it going.
Cheers, sir. Right.
Thank you. Good luck. All the best, Johnny. And finally, let's speak to Shepley.
Let's get Shepley back.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Good job. We're 23 kilometres in already. It's flying by.
Good. I'm glad that we're keeping you motivated. And that for the most part, we're technically all okay.
Yep.
Famous last words. Are you ready? What's your specialist subject, please, John?
My specialist subject is Stockport County.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Max,
Right.
if you could give us the countdown.
2, 1, let's go.
As mentioned, our first playoff campaign came at the end of the 1989-90 season, but who did we lose to in semi-finals? Was it Chesterfield, Cambridge United, Carlisle or Maidstone?
Cambridge United.
Incorrect. Who scored the goal to send County into their first ever playoff final in 1992? Was it Jim Gannon, Chris Beaumont, Peter Ward, or Kevin Francis?
Jim Gannon.
Incorrect. There was further playoff heartache to come in the final of the Hatters fell to a late 2-1 defeat to Peterborough United. Who scored County's first ever Wembley goal that day? Was it Bill Williams, Chris Beaumont, Andy Priest, or Kevin Francis?
Chris Beaumont.
It was Kevin Francis. Not to be deterred, County bounced back from that result to book their place in the playoffs once again the following season. What place in Division 2 did the Hatters finish that campaign?
3rd.
It was 6th. It was to be more frustration that year for the Hatters.
Oh,
that was a major fail there with 0.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll win it on the sprint, probably.
I think you probably will, John. Good luck, and we will see you later. Well done.
Thank you. See you later.
Cheers, right.
Not a true fan there, says Stephanie Batchelor.
Yeah,
shameful. Shall we speak to Mr. Davis just quickly to finish off?
Yeah, let's get Mr. Davis back up there.
How are they all doing, Max? Riding well, do you think?
I think they're doing absolutely brilliantly. They've all taken on 2 really tough rounds, some tougher than others, but they're all well into this kind of second part of the day. Yeah, they're doing brilliantly.
As John said, the kilometres are flying by now, particularly in the last sort of 40 minutes or so. Where are we at, Gareth, in terms of where we need to be?
This is sort of 25k in now on this one. We did 50 something this morning, so we're probably doing 80k today. We did 100 yesterday, so most of us are about at 180, 190k out of the 550. So halfway is almost visible for most of us, which is quite a nice mental thing to have in our minds.
Absolutely.
We'll probably get there by the stage 5 this evening. But yeah, very impressed by all of them. Been absolutely brilliant. Nice to have the guests along today. Have been zwifting away. So thanks for everybody who's been supporting.
Thanks to all the family and friends.
Yeah, and all the comments on Facebook, etc. And obviously the donations, the money to Essex Heart Air Ambulance, absolutely fantastic. So thank you, everybody. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely amazing from everyone. So much support. It means everything to the Dynamos. Do we know where we're at in terms of how much we've raised now?
We were this morning at over 5,000. I haven't checked since I've been on the bike today, but I think we are definitely heading. I think it's quite possible we could get quite a lot more, which would be amazing. And to be honest, every single quid counts, though. You know, it's one of those things that if we just get a few more quid by doing it than we have already, that'd be even better.
Definitely. And what time are we joining back just to see your next stage?
So, I think the next stage this afternoon is at. Oh, my mind's got a bit blank. I think we're at. It'll be 3 till 5, I think, if that's right. But we'll post it up.
Okay, so make sure that we're checking the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we'll see you at the next stage. Well done, everyone. Well done, the family and friends that are joining in.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Max. Any further comments from you?
Thank you, madam. It's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we'll see everyone later.
Super.
See you
Brilliant.
all later.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.